There's like something for everyone and everything is thriving.
It's not like a super big city.
There's so many parks here.
It's nonstop.
Hey there, my name is Meredith Rigdon. I am a real estate agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, C. Joyner Realtors, and you've tuned in today to my channel where I talk about life and living in Greenville, South Carolina and the upstate. And today is a special edition where we are in beautiful downtown Greenville, South Carolina. We're going to go talk to locals because if you're curious about what it's like to actually live in Greenville or the upstate, you don't have to take my word for it because obviously I love it. We're going to go talk to some locals and see what they think about life and living in Greenville. Let's do this, y'all. We are here with Calvin. And Calvin, tell me, how long have you lived in Greenville?
Well, actually, I grew up here and moved away. Then I came back here probably about 8-9 years now. I've been back.
Almost 2 years now.
Yeah, 2.5 years now.
So I moved here in 2017, I think in June.
So 8 years.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I've lived in Greenville about 8 years.
We've lived here most of our life. We actually lived in Greer for the longest time, and we moved probably to Greenville about
2020?
Yeah, about 5-6 years.
Where did you move back here from?
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
New York.
Ocala, Florida.
So I moved here from Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is also a river city, but absolutely love living here.
And you told me you moved here from Illinois, right? What part?
Right outside Chicago, about 30 minutes.
How did Greenville fall into your radar? Were there other cities you were considering? Like, why Greenville? How did we become the place that you came to raise your precious family?
Well, actually started because my in-laws had already lived in this area. So we moved down with them and got settled and just loved the area when we moved down. Everything was so beautiful and green, hence the name Greenville. But also the people are just so friendly and it's a completely different environment than what I was used to living up north.
Greenville, it's got a little bit more culture, a little bit more happening, stuff like that. I mean, me being an artist, this is what I do. So I like the jazz here, the jazz festivals that's come here. They got a big art event that comes down here. And then you go to any coffee shop and there's like open mic, stuff like that.
I knew someone who I went to college with, and he knew someone at the news station. So one thing just kind of led to another for me, but I'd recommend it to anyone. It's, it's a great place to live. I mean, genuinely, it's cheaper than the Northeast, that's for sure. But it's got a little bit of everything. I mean, the food it's not just Southern food. And then, there's so much to do. Like, Greenville constantly has events and concerts and, comedians, and just it's nonstop.
I did some research on small cities, and it took me about a year, and looked through cities in California and Florida and North Carolina, and Greenville kept coming back as a really cool small city. I just couldn't think of another place I'd want to live.
Well, it had a little bit of a one-up because I met my husband, who is born and raised here. But honestly, I had come to Greenville a few times before I had met him and always just loved the way that the city felt. And then moving here, literally dropping my entire life in Chattanooga and moving here for someone, it immediately felt like home. You just kind of felt like you fit in. There was always something to do for every kind of age. And then, of course, as a, dating and engaged and then married couple, we just always found things that were really fun.
So there's another vote for Greenville being a very happening place. And I love Chattanooga. I've raced Ironman in Chattanooga. It's a beautiful city, but living in Greenville, talk to me about your favorite things about living in Greenville.
I think the best thing is we're big foodies, so there's tons of food here, obviously. And there's always new businesses happening here as well. Every single week, we're announcing that we're a top 5 city in one thing or another, and that's always in businesses too. And as a business owner, that means a lot to us. We know that this is a thriving environment for not only families and people, but also businesses. And whether it's big industrial things or small mom and pop shops, there's something for everyone and everything is thriving.
Everybody's laid back, everybody's chill. As an artist, I like a little bit of everything. I'm a character artist / muralist.
Are you going to be an artist here? Like, what are some of the art shows you do?
I mean, I do street performing art, like I do the caricatures and stuff like that, and then I do murals, like commercial and residential. When I'm not doing that, I do commission pieces. Matter of fact, a lot of my pieces are in the Spill the Beans, the cream.
We're right outside Spill the Beans coffee shop.
Spill the Beans, a good spot.
It's absolutely the best. I've noticed since having my son that there's so many parks here, especially Unity Park is a park that we really love to go to. There's so much room for him to run around. There's a great playground that's very safe for him. So I find that there's a lot of great things for kids his age.
I would say, having all the little small shops in Falls Park for sure. And like you said, the Swamp Rabbit Trail is definitely something. We're walking him down there now, so it's kind of a little something to do. And just, it's not like a super big city, so like there's a lot of different things to do that's like right inside but also just outside of Greenville. I'd say the baseball field is definitely something when baseball season rolls around.
For me, it's the artisans and the local shops and everything, the small businesses. I mean, you're not gonna find like local artists and stuff like that in like major places. It's very local, and so like you can go get local honey, you can get local meats and stuff like that fresh, and that's always something that we both like to enjoy and stuff, is just to support our local entrepreneurs and stuff.
Tell me something you don't love about Greenville, or a way that Greenville could improve.
Well, I mean, I guess we're so spoiled. I mean, because I think it's the homeless situation. I don't think it's as bad as other places. My deal is if you can nip it in the bud early, it could be a nicer place. That's the only problem I have with it.
One of the biggest issues here is parking. Like downtown parking, like vying for a spot all day is like impossible. I would say like it's like parking and like traffic has gotten a little, just in 2 years, like I've noticed it. And I know everyone's told me they've been working on 85 forever, so yeah.
It's an old joke here. 85's never going to be done. I think because I went to Clemson and you cannot park at Clemson. And then I lived in Charlotte and LA, and you can't park in those cities. So to me, Greenville's better.
Boy, I wish I could come up with something that they need to improve upon. I really can't. It's quite good. The restaurants are terrific. They're expanding in a great way, so there's not too much density going on in the area. They've got the mountains. I horseback ride, so I'm constantly up in northern South Carolina and North Carolina. Great riding up there. I can't think of a single thing that they should improve upon that they're not doing already.
The only thing I feel like you're going to get a lot of responses like amen to this, but like maybe traffic or like houses versus like road situation. But personally, I love that more people are coming to the area. So like I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening where people who are like born and raised here are welcoming new people. And I think that's amazing. Like if there's something good, like make it even better. So that's just my thoughts. I'm going to probably say parking. Parking it's something that everyone kind of talks about, especially downtown. I think that also, it's great that we're very much catering to people that are coming from out of state because like I said, I'm from out of state. But I think that all these new developments that are popping up are kind of getting to be a lot. And it's also kind of taking over the skyline, and I think that people would like to keep kind of the natural setting that we have here because it's so beautiful. I do understand, Greenville wants to expand and wants to get more people living here, and I think that's a great thing, obviously, for economic reasons here. But yeah, I would say parking and kind of all these new high-rises and things that are popping up.
Probably the traffic.
The traffic is definitely one. And then just having a lot more like walking sidewalk like areas for people with like dogs, especially big dogs, little dogs, because they need some space too sometimes to be able to keep them off the road.
If you're loving this video and you want to learn more about Greenville from me, be sure to click that subscribe button. Also look in the caption of the video for a link to book an introductory call with me and let me know a little bit more about you. I can't wait to hear from you. Let's keep talking to the locals. If you could live anywhere in Greenville, what area would it be?
maybe Chanticleer.
Chanticleer's beautiful.
I would say anything like just a little bit outside of Greenville, as cool as it would be to like live, on some of the main roads near downtown. I like to have more space, so like a bigger backyard and front yard area, but not too far from Greenville.
So he's talking Travelers Rest, San Souci, Paris Mountain State Park area. That's what he's talking about, and I can help you buy there. So call me in a few years. Yeah.
The farm country is beautiful, and I did that in Ocala, Florida for a long time, and I love it. My girlfriend's got a horse farm up in Campobello, which is close to Landrum. Yeah, and so that's where I get my country living. But right now I live in the Falls Tower, and so I think this is the perfect place for me. It's a nice condo, and here I am, in the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to walk down, go to a restaurant for lunch, and just easy.
You would buy in downtown Greenville, probably that like North Main area.
I love North Main.
Love that like historical, tree covered. The homes are all different. We love that unique feeling, but it also feels very homey. But the homes are larger, so you can host a lot of people.
I think it's kind of around Augusta Street. There's this really, really beautiful neighborhood. And the houses, they're just absolutely huge. That would be my kind of living situation.
I am pretty sure Blessing is talking about Greenville Country Club area, and it's like absolutely beautiful. It's an older established neighborhood. It was one of the first country clubs, and it is, some of those houses are just showstoppers, and it's like that old Southern architecture. It's beautiful. Plus, it's close to the Augusta Road Harris Teeter, which is so fun to go grocery shopping. Talk to me about with Bucky. Talk to me about dog-friendly Greenville. Like, does he have favorite places he loves to go? Who's your favorite vet? You can give them a shout out. Like, what are some of his favorite things, like his dog parents? What would you tell people who are moving here who have a dog?
I would say definitely like the hike down Falls Park. We always take him. We actually got him groomed yesterday at Wolfgang. It's right downtown.
My dog goes there for her birthday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they're great groomers. Oh, I love them, and they know how to take care of him. For places, I mean, it's just so dog friendly. Like, it's always welcoming, and it's such a relief to be able to like not have to keep him inside. We can just, we want to go walking since it's such a nice day out. We don't have to worry about keeping him locked in. We can just take him with us and not have to worry about who or where we can go.
I've got 2 cats right now, but my girlfriend's got a couple dogs, so yeah, that's where I get my love.
We are a dog-friendly town. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, so we've got them all. And yes, they're downtown. You'll see so many dogs, and we were just watching dog trainers over in Falls Park. So it's just for people and for our pets. It's a great place to live, right? What's a typical weekend like in Greenville for a young family? What do y'all do? What are your favorite things to do?
So definitely coming to downtown Greenville. I mean, Falls Park is beautiful as long as the weather's great, which it normally is. So coming to Falls Park, walking around and strolling around downtown, grabbing a nice latte, going to the park, it's all just really wonderful.
Tell me your absolute favorite Greenville restaurant.
Trios is a good place. And then right past that, we were talking about a date night. Restaurant Bergoma.
Yeah.
That was like a good place to go for like a date night or something.
Italian.
We're big Italian fans. And then just like casual, I mean, Larkin's, or even just one of the side street vendor, like pizza places.
Bertolo's is a
Bertolo's
place. They're looking for any kind of dessert. We got a few of those too. Marble Slab on Main Street.
What did you first think? Like Greenville, South Carolina, like did you think, oh my gosh, I'm just moving to a farm? Like, did it totally blow your expectations?
I thought it was going to be more southern, more country music all the time, and more people wearing cowboy boots and stuff all the time. I didn't really know what to think, honestly. But one thing I realized is like Greenville's it's cool because you meet people from a lot of different places. And it's not just young people. Like there's people from like a lot of senior living and like more apartment living for like that demographic that's popping up. And it seems like every month there's a new apartment complex or something being put up. So it's definitely like, I feel like I got in at the right time.
I did actually travel about 4 years ago before I came up here just to investigate and see if I liked it. And I stayed at some of the apartments around here, and one of them is the Decca apartment complex right here, actually. And it was kind of everything I expected. It's a great small city that's walkable, dog-friendly, people from all parts of the country. So I just really enjoyed it. It seemed to be a good fit for me.
If you had somebody who was going to move here from out of state, you've got family or friends that are still in Illinois, what would you tell them that they have to know about Greenville before they move here? Like, what's what's your best advice for somebody moving here from out of state?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have to do a shameless plug for my church because, so in Easley, 5 Point Church, absolute best church, pastor, amazing preacher, family of people that just really love you and will welcome you, who love Jesus. So I just had to plug that. But yeah, it's a great church.
Thank you. So what Blessing just said is when you come here, you will be welcomed with open arms. You will find amazing community. And we can't wait to welcome all of our new friends from out of state here. Thank you so much, Blessing. You're the best. So there you have it. We talked to locals, a few of them who are originally from here, maybe moved away, maybe moved back. Some people who've moved here from out of state, maybe they're just like you. Maybe you've been following along and you're watching and you're trying to decide, is Greenville, South Carolina the place for me? I did this today to give you the good and the bad and the honest truth, because if you reach out to me and you contact me, I'm going to make you fall in love with Greenville, but I wanted you to hear the truth from the people who actually live here. We heard Greenville's growth has been amazing. We heard that Greenville is super friendly. We also heard over and over again that maybe Greenville has some work to do when it comes to parking and when it comes to traffic, but every city has things it can improve on. So you made it this far. There's 2 things you need to do. First of all, you need to click subscribe so you can follow along with me, because I'm sharing every week things about life and living in Greenville, South Carolina. And the second thing you need to do is click the link down below in the video caption to book an introductory call with me. We'll connect. You'll get to meet me through a video call, and we'll talk about everything that's important to you in a home, in a community, and I can even help you make a plan for your trip here to explore the area and make a plan for how you'll make your move to Greenville, South Carolina. My name is Meredith Rigdon. I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway C and Joyner, and I would love to be your guide in buying or selling real estate in Greenville, South Carolina. If you're ready to make that move, reach out and let's get started. Otherwise, check out the next video that I have linked below, where we talk about the 10 things that you need to know before you move to Greenville, South Carolina. Maybe our Southern culture is going to be a shock to you. Maybe the traffic on Woodruff Road is going to be a shock. Regardless, I'll fill you in and keep you informed. Can't wait to see you next week, y'all.